Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO Spider-Man No Way Home set review. Taking a look at set number 76195, Spider-Man's Drone Duel. It contains 198 pieces and released in late 2021 as part of the Spider-Man No Way Home set lineup. And it retailed for $19.99 USD, $24.99 Canadian, and €19.99 euros. This set contains 2 minifigures, and according to the box, is inspired by Marvel Studios' Spider-Man Homecoming. Taking a look at this side build first, we have the Vulture with his Vulture wings. I want to get this out of the way right off the bat. I really dislike the turbine builds. It's in the way in terms of like when you display it, like you can't even stand up properly. It seems way too oversized in terms of like the wings. It just feels like it was attached on there and said, yeah, this is good enough. I personally like the older one better just from looking at the images. I don't know, just my own thoughts, I guess. But you can kind of adjust the turbines that far. Like, not much you can do. I mean, like, again, why would you want to be able to pose the turbines? These just seem way too oversized. There are a bunch of stickers used on this build. As you can see right here, all the details right there are using stickers. But in terms of posability, you can close that far, can go backwards that far. And for the feathers, you can close them like that, but keep in mind that can happen where it'll pop off. And same thing goes for putting it back. I'd say that's about as far as it can go. You can get it into some weird, interesting poses, make it look like it's flapping its wings or whatever. Works for you. On the back of it, not much detailing besides that stickered Nexonite's shield piece. And you can remove the jetpack off of the Vulture, like so. And that's what that looks like. He just uses that translucent neck bracket. But yeah, let's have a look at the main build now. So here we have the Spider-Man drone. This build, quite impressive for the piece count, I would say. You got the little propellers. Like overall, you could probably hook this up and make it into looking like a real drone. Like, it definitely captures that regular sized drone look. However, for minifigure scale, definitely a bit large. I don't think this is going to be anything specific shown in the movies. It just seems like something LEGO came up with themselves. For the detailing, again, they use stickers all throughout the build, as you can see here. So that's alright, I guess. I do like the black and gold color scheme. It does look pretty nice. Now, to have access to the minifigure, you just flip this down, and boom, you can see that Spider-Man's already piloting the vehicle, and he just sits in there using those 2 studs right there, and that can be closed back up for whatever use. There are also some stud shooters at the top there, and to fire those, you just push down, and it will shoot out like so. Now, one thing that can be kind of annoying, I'd say, is this little string piece, or webbing, whatever the heck you want to call it, gold webbing. And that's mainly used for you to take Spider-Man with the included built web piece, and just basically you attach him to the bottom of this, like so, and it's kind of made to look like, yo, he's flying, hanging onto the drone, while attacking, or whatever. So, kind of interesting play choice. It can get a bit annoying having it loose there, so if you're wanting to have it just sitting on a shelf, I recommend taking this, lifting it up a little, wrapping it around right here, and it can connect to that piece right here, and you just, it's kind of out of the way. It's an ugly way of getting it out of the way, but it's technically a way of storing it. Anyway, speaking of storage, if you flip up the back end here, you can see that there's a little drawer built in, or storage compartment. You flip that down, and there is a little spider, techno spider guy that you can pop out. So that's a cool little detail or play feature. So, and of course, when you're done with it, you can just simply shove it back in there Does take a little bit of fiddling with. Close the compartment and you're good to go. So yeah, not much else to say about this drone build other than pretty decent looking build. So yeah, with that information out of the way, let's have a look at the minifigures. So here we have the two minifigures included in this set. On the left, we have Spider-Man in his black and gold suit, which looks alright. I definitely like the amount of detail used in it, but if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure if anyone else has made this observation with the minifigure, but it really looks like somebody turned the black and red suit inside out, or just one of his spider suits inside out. It just looks like that kind of detailing. Could just be me, I don't know. But yeah, although otherwise it looks like a pretty cool suit, I guess. Moving on to Vulture now. Definitely a different design compared to the one shown or released for the Homecoming version. Now, he does have a stolen gem and a stud shooter as his accessories, which are interesting choices for the stud shooter. No claws. I kind of wish there would have been, like, I don't know, maybe even using the roller skates would have been a good part usage for a stand-in for claws, I think. But removing all of his helmets and accessories and whatnot, we are able to see a better look at the facial print, and my goodness, that is a terrifying facial print, and it gets worse. Well, maybe a little bit better, but on the opposite side, kind of shows that, like, the goggles are removed and you can see his face a bit better. I don't like this. I don't like that facial print whatsoever. I wish that there just would have been a regular face printed on there. It just seems a little bit ugly, but you can kind of see there is some back torso printing. Kind of looks like a little backpack of sorts, which makes sense. Now, if you're wondering, what does Vulture look like with that mask piece on with this alternate head? That's what it looks like. Even putting on the helmet, you can see it a bit better. I mean, like, it just looks like a regular pilot, honestly, with that facial print when you put it like that. So I'd say the alternate face is much better to have that in. But overall, just a weird facial print. Taking a quick flip through the instructions, you have the box art along with that QR code if you're wanting to build the set digitally. And there are an advertisement at the front there for that. Nothing too special with the instructions worth pointing out, I would say. And going all the way to the back, you can see how that looks. You do have some advertisements for some of the Infinity Saga Marvel sets. And then you just go straight to the parts listing and then the win at the back. Now, in terms of extra parts, I'd say you do get a decent amount. Most of it is the extra webbing in gold. But still, I think that this is probably going to be an exclusive piece just to this set, to have those webbing in gold. But yeah, that's what I got in my copy of the set for extra parts. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty meh set. I mean, like, the Vulture's a pretty disappointing build in my opinion. Mainly just with the inconsistencies of it. Plus, the minifigure doesn't look anything cool. I like the original one better. Spider Drone, it's an alright build. Definitely can have some fun with that, but I don't know. It's a drone. Literally a brick-built drone. And then, like, this is probably the only way you can get your hands on that black and gold suit of Spider-Man. But, yeah, I'd say if you really want to pick up this set just for those figures or just the build, go for it, but it's an alright build. Especially for the price you're paying, I'd say. But yeah, anyway, that's more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that bell notification, it'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, again, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, see you later.